You ever walk into a room and feel like you disappear? Not rejected, not disliked, just unseen. People interrupt you, talk over you, and forget what you said as if your words never landed. Your ideas sound good in your head, but once spoken, they vanish while louder voices get remembered. After a while, you stop blaming the situation and start blaming yourself. You wonder what's wrong with you, why others seem naturally noticed while you fade into the background. But here's the truth: most people never hear being overlooked is rarely about intelligence, talent, or value. It's about the signals you're sending without realizing it. Humans don't respond to potential. They respond to presence. And presence is something you can learn to control. Most people think confidence is something you add. They try to speak louder, act bolder, or force assertiveness. But real confidence doesn't come from adding anything. It comes from removing what's hiding you: nervous habits, apologetic posture, rushed speech, and the unconscious belief that you need permission to exist are the real problem. The moment you stop trying to earn space, people start giving it to you naturally. Look closely at people who command attention without effort. They aren't performing or trying to impress. They're settled. They don't rush their words, shrink their bodies, or over-explain themselves. They expect to be heard, and that expectation is contagious. Here's something most people don't realize. The brain decides how important someone is before they finish speaking in just a few seconds. It reads posture, eye contact, stillness, tone, and rhythm. Words come later. That's why two people can say the same sentence, yet only one gets listened to. Presence is volume, and most people are living on mute. One of the fastest ways people lose presence is through avoidance. Avoiding eye contact, avoiding silence, and avoiding stillness all signal discomfort. Eye contact isn't about staring. It's about staying when you hold someone's gaze just long enough. They feel seen, their nervous system relaxes, and subconsciously they assign you importance. Avoiding eye contact doesn't make you polite. It makes you forgettable. Presence isn't aggressive, and confidence isn't about pushing forward. It's also not about pulling back. It's about standing exactly where you are without apology. Your body already understands this. When you feel safe, your chest opens, your breathing slows, and your movements become intentional. When you feel uncertain, you compress, fold inward, and take up less space. Your body is constantly voting on how much you believe you belong, and people vote with you. This isn't about dominance. It's about alignment. When your body communicates, "I'm allowed to be here," others believe it. Stillness plays a powerful role here. In a world addicted to movement, stillness stands out. Fidgeting, adjusting your clothes, touching your face, or checking your phone are all nervous discharges. They tell the room your attention isn't grounded. Stillness doesn't mean freezing. It means every movement has purpose. People trust those who seem comfortable inside themselves, because comfort is rare. Your voice works the same way. Confidence isn't about being louder. It's about being anchored. Rushed speech signals uncertainty. Upward inflection turns statements into questions, and over-explaining makes people stop listening. When your voice slows, drops slightly, and lands firmly, people feel it immediately. The same sentence can sound powerful or invisible depending on delivery. Your voice isn't just sound. It's expectation made audible. Another secret most people miss is that magnetic presence isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested. Truly present people don't scan the room for attention. They lock into the moment, listen without waiting to speak, ask genuine questions, and respond to emotion instead of just words. That's why people remember how they felt around you more than what you said. Attention is the rarest currency in human connection, and when you give it fully, people associate you with value. This is where vulnerability comes in. Real vulnerability isn't oversharing or emotional dumping. It's relaxed honesty. It's admitting you're still learning without shrinking yourself. Insecurity hides flaws, while confidence acknowledges them and stays standing. People trust growth more than perfection because growth feels human. The more comfortable you are being real, the safer others feel around you, and safety is magnetic. Presence also means reading the room. Different environments require different energy, not different personalities. Social intelligence isn't shape-shifting, it's awareness. When you respect the emotional temperature of a space, you are welcomed instead of resisted. And finally, this part matters most. Confidence isn't something you turn on once. It's something you practice daily. Not in high-pressure moments first, but in small, ordinary interactions. The cashier, the neighbor, the short conversation that seems unimportant. Each time you hold eye contact, slow your voice, and stop apologizing for existing, you build evidence. Evidence rewires identity. Eventually, you stop trying to be confident and simply show up as someone who expects presence. When you change how you show up, you change how people respond. Not because you demanded attention, but because you stopped hiding. You were never invisible. You were just muted. Now you know how to turn the volume back on.